What about the context window? You mentioned 1 million token context window. I don't think most people understand what that is.
Sure.
Why does the context window size matter? And how is it different for consumers and businesses?
Sure. So when you type to a chatbot and you give it like a 2-sentence question, right? That's you convert questions or words into what's called tokens. Tokens are like fractions of words. Call it like 2/3 of a word is a token, right? So for every one word, you get 2/3 of a token. You can only fit so many tokens into a request to an LLM. Most vendors are somewhere between 64,000 and 200,000 tokens. So Claude was 200,000 for a long time. It's the equivalent of like a 130 or 40 page book, thing like that. And for like URI, when we chat with something, that's probably good enough.
Right.
But when you're like uploading like a manual or a PDF document,
Or 100 of them.
right, and you want to maintain some information across those pages or those documents, you may, depending on this use case, you may want a very large context window to support you in that, instead of like breaking a book down into microscopic pieces. And so for like document processing, large context windows are super helpful. For like agent systems where you have to keep track of a lot of information about how the agent's performing,
Including
and its
the
next
history.
step.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you've done something, you've learned something
Exactly.
before, you need the history in the context window.
Right.
Well, and it's also how long can you carry on that process, right? You know, your first question might be 2 sentences, 3 sentences.
Yeah.
If you're working with an agent, it'll kind of be interacting back and forth. How many steps can you take that until you do exceed that 200,000 context window?